What is up? It is a 2-minute warning, everybody. You know, I usually start about this time to get this game out, which has me with conflicting emotions right now. On one hand, we are playing this game damn good, being up 21 nothing. At the same time, with Debo, whatever's going on with Debo, man, we need you, brother. Look at Ayuk. Another good pass by Brock Purdy to Ayuk. I think that's the first one he caught today. Just so you guys know, as usual, excuse me, I am on a stream, so you guys are probably ahead of me right now. It is now, let's see when the clock's gonna come back up. Someday it'll come back up. Oh, minute 14 left. Man, Purdy is so damn good at just getting this offense going. That's a nice throw. He's got nice patience in the pocket. I'm glad there is receipts showing from when after the draft when we did our draft review, showing that I was pretty high on the draft of Brock Purdy. And we're going to timeout. And so here, I'm still fighting off this cold. Still kicking my butt constantly. All right, let's see. I think it's not an exaggeration to say that losing Debo for any amount of time in this team is going to be detrimental, like crazy. Um, we can nothing has come out yet. I am constantly hitting refresh on reports to see if we can get anything that shows that is saying what's up with Debo. More than likely, the most we're going to get is out for the game, possible strain, X-rays tomorrow, kind of a thing. Come on, Brock. Should have threw that one a little bit earlier. We got 2nd and 10 with 38 to go. Let me see the actual game. Yep, I'm actually pretty even with the actual game itself right now, but that changes constantly. Nice catch by McCaffrey over the middle. Nope, yeah, we are. He just took it as he was saying that. Oh, it's cold. Another not so surprise is Eric Armstead being nominated for the Walter Payton of the Year award. Depending on who you ask, probably the most prestigious award the NFL gives away, even more than the MVP or any of that kind of stuff. Let's see what Brock Purdy does here. He's running this because with 28 seconds left, no timeouts. We've got to be hitting probably another 10, 15 yards to make this really good for Robbie. Oh, Brock! There's a flag. We got a flag. Nope, he's turning around, so I bet you that's something defensive holding, I bet. Okay. But To be fair, that was a bad pass by Brock Purdy, and arguably you could say that's the first bad pass he has had 2 days so far. So, hey Brock, let's say, like I said, you'll get read you on that one. Fucking a, fuck yeah, Brock Purdy. Fuck a field goal. We are now up 28 nothing. God damn, I love this kid. That was a great pass and under the pressure. Great catch by Ayuk to stand there with three Buccaneers around him. This is insane. Talk about coming back after a mistake and making up for it on the very next play. That is what I am talking about. There we go. Get. There you go. Good job. Good job by the special. So yeah, 28 nothing right now, boys and girls. Now I did say that I thought Purdy was going to be good in this game. This is going above and beyond what everything I thought he could do. Is that Dante down? It is amazing what is going on right now. Ugh. So far, was it? This is Brady's seventh time going up against a wide receiver making, or excuse me, a quarterback making his first start, and right now Brock Purdy is passing the test. Let me check real quick at this if it is actually halftime. All right, looks like it is actually halftime. So I'm going to tab this over, start the actual intro, and then we got to turn this, scroll that, and then I will start that one time. All right, I'm gonna hit this, and then we will be right back. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the Niner Faithful Radio Halftime Show. It is me, as usual, at halftime, Jason. Home this week. We are not going to be doing the show, unfortunately, from the stadium again. That was absolutely insane. For those of you who watched it, just so you know, me and TJ were completely trashed by halftime. We were drinking so much, having a good time. But anyway, so back to this game. We have the Brock Purdy. Actually, hold on. In the voice of Paul Heyman, Brock Purdy led San Francisco 49ers going up 28-0 against the Tom Brady coming home led Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Right now, it is insane. It's a little bit of mixed emotions right now because right on one hand, we have arguably an emerging star kind of a thing going on with Brock Purdy. Yes, it's a little early, but like I've said all week in the last 2 weeks, check the review shows from the draft and everything else. I have been predicting how good he was going to be just because I end up watching a lot of Iowa State football. For some reason here in the Seattle area. I don't know why they play a lot of Big 12 stuff up here, but we do. But anyway, so I've been saying that he's not any situation he gets into up to maybe like the Super Bowl type thing is not going to be too big for him. He knows how to handle himself. He knows how to lead. Like I said, the situation is not going to be too big for him. And I've seen interviews with this week where, he's talking about where he knows that all he has to do is distribute the ball, which is basically the same thing we've been saying with Jimmy G. Just don't make the mistake. He did have the one mistake with interception that was called back. But for the most part, he's played a damn good game of football, distributing it to everybody. And right now we're racking it up right now, the Tampa Bay Bucs, 28-0, which I predicted that we were going to win 35-17. So this is headed towards that way. Hopefully, let's pitch another shutout. Let's make it 42-50, whatever to nothing for all I care. But yeah, so I will pull up the also with the mixed emotion parts. Obviously, we don't know what's going on with Deebo. I have been pounding refresh on I don't know how many sites to try and get anything. I'm pretty sure we're not going to get more than the typical, so and so has strained this. More results will be done tomorrow. Blah blah blah. But typically, that's what we have to go for right now. So like I said, prayers are for Deebo. It was definitely heartbreaking to see it because he's having another good year. I know his numbers are down, but he's still playing damn good football. So we will definitely, see what happens with Deebo. But right now, you can see Brock was throwing a lot to Deebo to get and Kittle kind of to start this game. And immediately, Deebo goes down, bam, we're going right to Ayuk. So it's like it's just switched over, and we didn't miss a beat on anything because more than anything with this team, people just step up. We also had Kevin Givens going down. Someone else went down early. I can't remember who it was in the first quarter as well. I think it was just Dante Johnson, who had just been called up yesterday, who was sitting on the field there before the end of the half. So this team has always been next man up, and which it's just there doesn't seem to be a drop off for the most part. Occasionally, you will see it with some of your elite players, but man, this team definitely plays hard. And like I said, top down, this team is built to win. All right, so let's go ahead and pull up the stats on ESPN. All right, so there we got it right now. So Brock Purdy, right now, we have him at 14 of 18, 2 touchdowns plus the 1 rushing for a QBR of 146.5. That's damn near perfect right there, ladies and gentlemen. To compare right now, Tom Brady is 9 of 18 for 78 yards and is only at 61.8. Jimmy is usually around 61 to about 70 or so. So, I mean, for most games, depending on obviously how long it goes. But that is amazing right now. He's playing lights out football. His average right now is 10.3 yards per pass. So like I said, he did have the interception, which was a terrible throw by him. He should never have thrown that ball. I'm not sure what he was seeing with that one, but thankfully it was brought back by that iffy holding call. But fuck it, I'll take it. Because very next play, bam, touchdown. So let's hope that if he makes mistakes like that and he comes back and then throws amazing touchdowns like that, I will take that all because that was a strike to Brandon Ayuk because he had pretty much the entire defensive line in his face, and he took a pretty good shot after that as well. So there's a couple of times where he's throwing some damn good balls, basically staring down the barrel and then taking good shots after taking some hard hits coming from the Bucs afterwards. All right, so when it comes to rushing right now, we got Christian, who's already up at 81 yards, averaging 6.2 with 13. Deebo had 4 for 21. Brock obviously had 2 for 3 with the 1 touchdown. I'm a little surprised we haven't seen more Jordan Mason yet so far this game. I figured we'd see a much more balance between McCaffrey and Jordan Mason, even with Tevin Coleman being picked up, a little bit more of him sprinkled in. So I'm a little surprised at that because I figured we'd want to keep some of that wear and tear off of CMC, but he's having a damn good game right now, both receiving and catching. And then let's see, receiving. Of course, we got Ayuk with the 2 for 57 with the touchdown. Debo had 4 for 43. He was out and having another good game. McCaffrey has 2 for 34. Again, like I said, he's a dual threat. George has 3 for 33. He's definitely being the outlet for what's going on anytime he has to scramble. So he's definitely looking to Kittle first, which is funny because if you know, those two teams in college between Iowa and Iowa State absolutely hate each other. So it's always funny to see that. Lawrence is asking, what about the report on Debo? Like I said earlier, I've been spamming refresh on all my stuff, trying to find out something. We probably don't get a full report tonight. It's probably just going to be, Debo has a sprained MCL, ACL, whatever it is, kind of thing. More, tests will be done tomorrow to determine it. Maybe we get something, by the end of the game, but I don't foresee seeing anything till maybe the fourth quarter. So we'll see. I'll definitely be sharing stuff as soon as we get anything. So just keep on the lookout for that. Ray's even had Juice has had a couple of catches. There was the one fumble by Debo, but that was also when he hurt his knee. So excuse me. We'll see. That probably had a lot to do with that. Defensively right now, this team is playing another lights out game. So far, we have obviously shut them out. Awesome stop down on I think it was like the 4-yard line on that fourth down to keep them out. So that's definitely good. Let's see. So far, should be surprise anybody. We got Dre Greenlaw and Fred Warner leading the way with tackles at 5 and 6 respectively. Ambry Thomas making a little bit of play today. He's got 3 tackles. Gibson with 2. Got a litany of other people: Lenore, Odom, Ward, Omenehu. Also with 2. You even got Kyle Juszczyk in there making it after the fumble recovery. Yep, not a problem, Thomas. Like I said, I'll get something up as soon as I hear anything. Like I said, let's look right now. Let me hit refresh. Nothing. So far, we've got nothing. At least that, and you guys probably guess I follow everybody. So it looks like, if I remember correctly, to start the second half, it's going to be Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay is probably going to go to a very pass heavier than usual offense, being down this much. They're going to want to come back quick, get some points on the board. So definitely need the DBs to step up. So far, their line has actually done a decent job stopping our pass rush. Yes, it's been pushed back, but we haven't gotten to Brady more than I think like twice. And even there's been a couple of times where it was close, and of course Brady was always just crying to the refs and everything about it. So definitely want, maybe we get some more of those blitzes. Maybe, get one of those Hufanga specials, just like the old Troy Polamalu ones, where you time it perfectly, you hit the gap, and you're in the backfield before anybody even knows the play's even started yet. So we can hope for a couple of those. Definitely want to keep. Let's see. I would foresee us going towards maybe a short running game or a short passing game again, because that seems to fit Purdy perfectly. Right now, he's, for the most part, but minus the one interception throw that was called back, he's been throwing some dimes to everybody all over the place. So, again, like I had said with the pre-draft or after draft review show, he's basically, if you want to call him, the guy who was called, we were at the stadium last week, he called him Jimmy Light. And he's pretty much exactly it. It's the same style of football that he plays. He's just a little bit more mobile than Jimmy. Probably doesn't have so much of the arm strength as Jimmy, not by much, just a little bit more. But the big difference comes in his ability to be moved, as you've seen. He's had quite a few today where he's spun out, got off to the side on a makeshift bootleg kind of a thing, and made first downs and just kept drives alive and getting it into the hands of his playmakers. So I think we're going to call that. Let's keep definitely would love to see a shutout, but with an offense, when you've got this much firepower on offense, I'm not necessarily thinking we're going to get a shutout per se. But if we hold them to, obviously 2 more touchdowns, 2 touchdowns, 14, we scored another one, so it's 35-14. Right now, this team is looking like it is besides maybe the Eagles. I watched the Eagles today. The Eagles look like they are playing some good ball right now. Minnesota looked like crap. They lost to the Lions. Andre, hope no, yeah, definitely, man. We definitely got everybody got prayers up going for Debo right now. Nothing has been said as far as what the injury was, so we will find out. Probably more than likely tomorrow. We might get a hint of something today, but more than likely he's not coming back. So thank you everybody who stops by. I believe it's going to be Jamie that's going to be doing the post game show tonight. I didn't have a chance to talk to anybody because I had to go to my company Christmas party this morning. Let's see, what does Daryl got? Daryl's got consistency is the key. Yes, sir. Um, if it's not broke, why fix it? Keep with the same game plan. Short throws, running, screens, the stuff that San Francisco football to begin with. That's what we need. So, all right, everybody. Like I said, post game show will be at about 9:00 this evening, and then we get into next week's fun of the boys coming up here to my town and up here in Seattle to play that. Let's see, got another one in here. Lydia, our boys are doing a great job. They are doing an awesome job right now, definitely. So, all right, everybody, thank you very much. Bang Bang Niner Gang. See everybody on Tuesday, and then don't forget to show up tonight. Peace.